All right, so it is December 10th when you're seeing this, 2021. And that year did not go as planned. Yeah, let's take a look back to this time last year.
I think that I have too many things on my plate, and there's a lot on here, and I doubt that my board at the end of the year will look the way I want it to look right now. But that's okay, we're shooting for the stars, we're landing on the moon, and I'm really excited for all the things that I have coming up in 2021.
LOL. So basically none of that happened. With all the moving and changes this year, my plans got quite interrupted. Weirdly, 2020 was a better year for writing than 2021. Maybe it's because literally I didn't do anything in 2020, and then in 2021 I did stuff, went to Europe for 10 weeks. So what did I get accomplished in 2021? In total, I wrote about 105,000 words this year. Oh, plus 12,000. So about 130,000 words this year. I wrote about 85K in 1837. I said I wanted to finish that second draft by March. That didn't happen. I haven't even finished it. I eventually decided I was going to kind of put it to the side because I was just getting kind of tired of it, honestly. It felt like it was dragging on. I was just getting frustrated with my writing, and so I decided to put it aside for NaNoWriMo and work on a new project. So it's mostly done. It needs another 15 to 20,000 words. Hopefully that'll take a month in 2022, but I mean, plans, I didn't quite finish the second draft, so that is sad. And then all of the other things that I listed, that huge Kanban board, yeah, mostly none of that happened. What I did do was I wrote it's 13,000, 12,000 word novella, and I got a beta reader, at least one beta reader for that, which is really exciting. And I also wrote 25,000 words in a new project, which hopefully will be around 30, 35, 40 by the end of the year, and that is my Florence heist. So very excited about that. Even though I've written 130,000 words this year, it doesn't feel like a lot. It feels like I haven't met my goals because nothing is finished, and that is a weird place to be in. Nothing is finished. I have I have two. I have two open projects that have not been finished. So that brings me to the 2022 plans. In 2022, my goal is not to finish stuff, because actually finishing stuff and querying stuff and everything like that requires so many rounds of edits. But my goal is to get my stuff to a place where I can get real feedback on it, because I feel like getting feedback on my writing through beta readers, or maybe I'll hire a critique-y person or something like that, seems like that is what I will need to get better. I feel like I'm not getting enough feedback on my writing, and that is a problem because feedback is so important to improving, and that will help close that loop on getting better and make it go faster. A big escalation of my writing came when I was posting really regularly to Scribophile. Now, I don't necessarily think that Scribophile is a good choice for a full-length novel, because you have to critique a lot to get a full novel posted up there, 105,000 words. You'd have to critique, I don't even want to think how many other people's pieces you'd have to critique, and most people do not read through full novels. I think Scribophile is good for short stories and novellas. So I do want to increase my little pool of beta readers and just get the stories that I've been working on for so long in other people's hands, because that is how I'm going to make them better. So that is my goal for 2022, and here is kind of the breakdown of it. So my overarching 2022 goal is to write consistently. So word count is not always the best way to write consistently, because there are a lot of other things than word count to the other parts of the story. However, in the first half of 2022, I really want to finish things that I have not started, right? So with that, when I am drafting and not editing and not brainstorming, I say 5,000 words a week is my goal. 5,000 words a week. So with 1837, my goal is to finish the second draft and then send it to beta readers. I'm overestimating here and saying that I have 25,000 words left in that project. And then I'm going to need 2 to 4 weeks to clean it up and send it to beta readers. So I'm estimating 10 weeks on 1837. Then I want to finish the first draft of Florence Heist, edit it, and send it to betas. Now, assuming I get it to 40 or 50K by the end of this year, I'll have 30 to 40K left, and I'll need maybe 4 to 6 weeks, because it's a first draft, to prep to send it to beta readers. So that is looking at an optimistic 12 weeks to get Florence Heist done. I also want to edit the first draft of Project Musical, which I talked about a year ago, and send that to betas. I think that'll take about 4 weeks to prep, so that is 4 weeks. I also want to edit my standing desk heist. I think that'll take about 2 weeks. It's only 12,000 words. And I've gotten some really great feedback, and there's just some small things to tweak. It's not big. Very excited about that and to talk more about that. And then I want to revisit my Darwin and Wallace play, which I think should take about 4 weeks. So that is a total of 32 weeks of writing on old projects. And those are all of my goals. I wish this plan has some wiggle room and some time to actually implement edits. I'm hoping I will not need full rewrites of anything. I might, but I don't want to fully rewrite anything until I get outside feedback on it, because I have concluded that I am a very harsh critic of my writing. Fixing stuff is actually quite hard for me, and part of me just wants to be like, well, there's too much wrong with it, let's just start over from scratch, but that is not always the strategy that one should take, and so I am resisting doing full rewrites at this point because I need outside perspectives before I do that. My plan in terms of timeline, I think I'm going to try to finish my Florence Heist first. I want the boost of finishing by the end of January. I mean, realistically, actually the goal is mid-February, but we're saying end of January to motivate me. After that, I'm going to see how I feel and then either spend the next 4 to 5 weeks prepping Project Musical to send to betas for initial edits or finishing 1837. I think I'll probably want to alternate skill sets. Something else I've learned is that I do like to alternate skill sets, so going from drafting to brainstorming or drafting to editing is a lot nicer than just like drafting, or editing. Part of me thinks I might try to knock 1837 out in like a week if I'm able to carve out some really focused time. Like 5K days would do it. Could I do 5K days? Or maybe just like while I'm writing Florence Heist, I'll just do like Saturdays or 5K days or something. I don't know. I know I can finish. I've finished tons of things, but I just feel like it's been a while since I've finished things. And so I want to finish and get through all the judgment, all the overthinking, and just get to a place where I can start improving and start making it better. So please below, tell me, how did your 2021, I keep wanting to say 2020, like what year is it? Good Lord. Tell me how your 2021 went. Did you meet all of your goals? How do you like to do your goals, by the way? Do you like to do word count? Do you like to do projects? I've kind of done a bit of a mix here. Do you like to sort of plan out? And what are you planning to work on in 2022? I can't believe it's almost here. Craziness. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, think about doing that. I really appreciate it. It really helps me. Bye-bye.